Good morning and rise and shine with Sea Lake Journeys.
It's happy Tuesday morning.
So once again, we're experimenting with the light in here to make Chet not look so red. It makes me look like a ghost.
I told him as long as you look good, it doesn't matter what I look like. Nobody looking at me, no way.
So I'm all kinds of pale and he's not quite so red. I just don't know what to do with the lighting
not right.
in here.
Something ain't right.
It's I don't know. I think it's the two different skin types against each other.
I think you need to adjust that little one over there. It's like a bright moon on you.
Is that getting better? It's the same. I don't see any difference.
I don't see any difference either. Ain't nothing changing.
Ain't nothing changing.
Nothing changing.
So we want to say good morning to everyone out there. Our new subscribers, our new viewers, the people in the chat, and hashtag Team Replay.
All right. And you know what? We're going to throw in another group of people. All the people that are fixing to find our channel here
there you go.
in the coming year
There
and
you
become
go.
subscribers and members
That's
of the Sea Lake Journey.
So our 2023 blessing to everyone is hashtag 2023 small YouTube channels triple in growth. We said double, but now we're calling it triple.
We've moved up to triple because that's how we roll here at Sea Lake Journeys.
So those of you that are new to our channel, I am Robin, this is Chet, and we are Sea Lake Journeys.
That's right. It says it on the sign behind us.
They can't see the sign behind us.
It's on that little tiny sign way back there.
So we talk about cruising, everything about cruising, or things that are just slightly related to cruising.
Yeah, you know, things you want to know, things you don't want to know, things you ought to know. We're going to talk about it right here. In fact, we put up our little video there on the muster drill. Was that yesterday? I think it was last night.
Last night at 6:30, we had the muster drill. And so we're going to be doing a lot of videos targeting first-time cruisers, since first-time cruisers are just blowing through the roof.
And I think some people that haven't cruised in so long, it's been like 3 or 4 years, you know, whatever. It's almost like being a first-time cruiser again because things have changed and they don't know it yet.
Right. And, you know, we live in Florida. And did you know that the Caribbean is the #1 cruise destination?
I believe it. Because everybody's going to the Caribbean. I heard this morning that Cozumel is going to have, by the end of this year, like 5 million cruisers have gone through Cozumel this year.
No.
And this was a restart year.
Yes. And #2 is Mexico, the Riviera.
Yeah, how about that?
That's what is that? Cabo and what's that other one over
Ensenada,
there? Ensenada
and Costa Maya over here on the other side too. Yeah.
And then the one that ranks #3 is Hawaii.
How about that?
So Caribbean is first, Mexico is second, and Hawaii is third for cruisers in general. Destinations.
You know, I figured Alaska would be up there. Maybe it's probably #4. Maybe.
You know, I don't know. I just took top 3.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's say good morning to some of the people that are in the chat.
All right, let's do it.
Hey,
we're starting with StreamYard again. How about that? That wacky little duck quack to you.
The first one in the chat this morning was the Z Show.
The Z Man. He says, hopefully I'll be the first one today. Good morning. I think you got here at 12:01 a.m. So you can be the first one in.
That cracks me up, right?
He has his sleeping bag out in his tent.
I know it, right? And Backlash Fisherman. Good morning, Backlash Fisherman.
Good morning, Matt, the Backlash Fisherman. Hey, I hope you're riding along there, heading to fishing today instead of work.
And good morning to the Gaylors.
Good morning, Gaylors.
And Mark the Shark. Get those salutes up.
Oh, yeah.
Because Mark the Shark is in the house.
He says, hello, my beautiful people. Good morning. How are you? Sorry, I'm a little late. I was watching Symphony of the Seas pull into St. Martin this morning. And yes, sitting on the balcony.
So that means that he is once again living the life that we all are jealous of.
Yeah. And, you know, Mark has a goal for next year, too.
I know. Was it
23 cruises in 2023?
I'm telling you what.
Now, that's a goal. Has anybody else got a goal like that? Well, we'll talk about more goals at the first of the year. How about that?
So that's 2 1/4. Or 2. It's a little bit more than 2 a month. Well, 2 a month and then throw in an extra one.
Well, it's like almost every other week because there's, 52 weeks. Is almost every other week,
And Eddie Lugo is in the house. Good morning, Eddie.
Yo, Eddie Lugo. Or should I say, as Law Jones sometimes says, Toyota to you.
And of course, we know what Mark the Shark is having for breakfast.
Wait, let me guess. It's biscuits and gravy
You
with
got
chopped steak and a little bit. Wait, he had a little bit of lobster tail in there this morning.
Just to make it interesting.
But he is having his coffee also.
Okay, and he's reminding everyone, give us a thumbs
Oh,
up,
yes.
you guys. Thank you so much.
We
really
appreciate
do
that.
appreciate that so much. Let's see, and
Yes.
let me get down here.
Oh yeah, she's
Go ahead.
scrolling. There's a whole lot of chatting going on there. But yeah, the Caribbean being the #1 place to cruise. That's why it's so great to live here in Florida. We got 5 ports we can cruise out of.
We do.
6 if you count West Palm that goes over to the Bahamas.
And yesterday I was watching Party of 2 cruising, going out of Tampa. Once again, jealous. They just got off of another cruise ship. I can't remember which one it was. But, and we want to say good morning to Danny D, the super supporter.
That's right. Good morning, Danny D. It's happy Tuesday to you.
And talking about super supporters,
Supporters.
I want to give a shout out to our 1 month anniversary members.
Oh, 1 month anniversary members.
Yes, 1 month anniversary members. And we're going to start off with Eddie Lugo.
Eddie Lugo. He was the first one. Woo, Eddie.
And TNT.
That's right. That's TNT.
And Ocean to Ocean Travel.
Ocean to Ocean Travels.
And Michael the Realist.
Michael the Realist.
And Meg, we're still going to include her. She's at 28 days, but we're going to include her anyway. And
Meg, how about that? She come right in on that month too.
And then we're going to give an extra special shout out to the Fearless Rambler.
Fearless Rambler. That's right. Guess what he did?
He celebrated.
That's right. On Christmas Day, he came in on our show live with us for his
1 year anniversary.
1 year
for his
anniversary.
Channel. And
his first time ever on a live.
I know.
How
I
about
know.
that?
I was so excited that we were his first.
I know. It was great having George, the Fearless Rambler, on there live with us. We had a bunch of people on there live with us. If you missed that episode, check it out. It's from Christmas Day. It's a long one. So if you got to break it off into pieces, go ahead. But you'll see all kinds of guests on there.
Oh, yeah. All kinds of guests. And if you've not become a member of our channel, we would love to have you as a member of our channel. We're constantly changing the benefits to our members because we really want to give you guys something extra special. So if you are a member, you got a special Christmas video from us that only the members can see.
That's right.
So if you want to be a member, we've added the seashell level, which is $1.99. And the only thing that the seashell level doesn't have that the other levels have is your name in the end credits. And that is our members that are above the seashell level have their name in the end credits on every video we put out and every live stream.
How about that?
Yes. And then our second level is the coral level at $2.99. And the pearl level at $4.99, and the turquoise level at $9.99.
That's right. Turquoise level. They got something special coming here in just about another week or two.
Yes, because the turquoise letter gets a handwritten letter from Chet.
And we picked up some stuff in St. Martin.
Yes, and so the turquoise members, we did pick up something special for you when we were in St. Martin. And
or was it St. Thomas?
Oh, it was St. Thomas.
It was
St. Thomas.
St. Elsewhere.
So we picked
St.
up
Bernard.
something special for our turquoise members from St. Thomas, and Chet's going to get that out into the mail for you in January.
That's right. Right after the first of the year. Woo! It's going to be fun.
Right.
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a sea lake journey thing.
And good morning to Antoinette at Fun. So nice to have you with us this morning.
Good morning, Antoinette.
And Kathy Mills, she's off to work. The holiday's over. I'm off to work too after the show. I know it's depressing, isn't it?
That's right, Kathy. We'll give you one last squeaky here for your days off are over. It's time to go back to work. So that'll get you rolling this morning.
And good morning to Michael the Realist.
Good morning, Michael the Realist. He says, hello, Sea Lake Journeys, and good morning, Robin and Chet. I cannot stay. My ride will be here soon. Hello, rest of the family in the chat. Hey, Michael's saying hello to everybody out there. Everybody make sure you say hi to Michael and everybody else in the chat too.
Yep, and Antoinette is not the only one traveling back home from the holidays. So safe travels to you, Antoinette. I'm glad you got to have such a nice visit.
Yes.
And good morning to CME Traveling.
Otherwise known as See Me Traveling. Kurt and Marcia over there. They can follow us up at 8:30.
And good morning to Captain Billy. We always say when Captain Billy's in the house, everybody should be here.
How about that? It's Captain Billy. Ahoy there, he says to everybody out there. And we say ahoy to Captain Billy.
That's right.
Hey, and if you watched our little video there on, what's his name?
Oh, Eddie. Yes,
Eddie.
I wanted to talk about Eddie. So Eddie, the young man that we did the video on, he was 10 years old and he wanted
7.
to be.
Yeah, I watched it again. He was 7.
Was he 7?
Yeah.
He wanted to be a YouTuber someday.
So,
So
he saw us, and I don't know how he recognized us.
Yes. So yeah, he found us on the cruise ship. He was so anyway, we did his interview with him, and I got to have a little chat with his dad. And he said that on Christmas morning, Eddie did see his video. He was so excited. He watched it with his dad, and then when the family came for Christmas, he wanted to show everybody his video.
And now everybody needs to watch that because he's got a Captain Billy hat on, and we want to see who looks better in the Captain Billy hat.
But one thing that really just thrilled my soul was to know all of the positive comments you guys put out there for Eddie.
Yeah.
And how encouraging it is for channels that haven't even started yet, and young people wanting to do their own YouTube channel. So thank you every Sea Lake Journey crew member that gave an awesome little comment.
And Eddie, you did a good job on that video, buddy.
And good morning to the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla.
Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla. Let me tell you, they've been out traveling in that snow and ice. I'm glad y'all made it home safe.
Yep.
Woo.
And good morning from Donner from Sussex.
Hey there, Donner.
So we love Donner. If you've not checked him out, I do believe that the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla put his link up in the chat. Thank you for that, guys. And check his channel out. He's also a small growing channel, and he does lots of adventures across the pond.
Across the pond.
Let's see. And let's see what Kathy Mills is saying.
Kathy says, asking for a friend. If someone somehow managed to delete that special video message, is there a place to go see it? Oh,
I
don't think you can
delete it. What do you mean?
The video we did singing.
Oh, so if you got your message, but you didn't get to see the video. So if you go to our channel, there is a section that's for members only videos, and you should be able to see all the members only videos.
There's a couple
in
of
that section.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Check them all out.
Check them all out. Here's what Z-Show says.
I just want to say thank you guys for helping me to get over 21 views on my channel over the weekend. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Yeah, we're watching Z-Show climbing and climbing.
Yes. So
climbing.
Just so you know, we do not believe in looping playlists. We actually go watch videos on the channels that we support. We do not loop playlists. It's something that we don't believe in. The reason we don't believe in it is because it gives you a false sense of your actual views. And we want you to grow, and we want you to become the great channel that you want to be.
But you want to make sure it's real.
We want to make sure that, that our views actually counting.
You want to build on a rock, not a house of cards.
That's right. And good morning to Keisha.
Keisha, happy Tuesday.
And here's what Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla say.
Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla says, happy to help.
Yes.
Just let me know how you'd like your modding ran, and we will comply.
You know what? Our moderations ran is just however you feel led to do. Whenever you see a channel that you're not familiar with, or you think that other people in the channel may not be familiar with, throw up their link. Throw it up. We got the best moderators in the world. I just want to say, and you guys do a fabulous job. And here's what Mark the Shark has to say.
Mark the Shark says, to answer your question, select Journey to get 23 cruises in a year.
That's just crazy.
It's basically the cruises a month, 2 cruises a month, and I'll take 2 or 3 in December. I tell you, that's a goal.
2 or 3 in December. That means the whole month of December. I have a question for all of you. So, Mark the Shark, he's led us to falling in love with watching live cams of ships leaving.
Yes.
Do you watch live cams? Do you like them? We watch lots of live cams. We watch them of animals. We watch them of cruise ships. So I was just wondering, is everybody else like watching live cams, or is that something that you just
We did the video off the ship this last time, Sky Princess, as a sky cam, panning and watching the ships, and we sped them up a little bit so you could watch an hour's worth of ships leaving in about 10, 15 minutes, I guess it was. And it's doing pretty good. A lot of people are watching that too.
And so Paul from PSV Odyssey is with us this morning.
Good morning, Paul.
And so I am changing up our morning intro. Even though I use music out of Filmora and YouTube Studio, we've never gotten a copyright strike, but we have gotten content ID claims, which means that they can take the monetization off of our video, just that video, and it's not considered a copyright strike. So we've gotten 2 of those, which were not big deals. We simply replaced the song. But out of Filmora, I just don't trust them anymore. So anything that I have that I've used music out of Filmora, I'm replacing that music with music out of YouTube. So our morning Chunky Monkeys song that everybody loves, I just don't trust Filmora. I just don't. Filmora has made a lot of changes this year. Their 12-month license or lifetime license that I purchased, it no longer exists.
I guess our life is over.
So now I have to pay an annual or a monthly membership to Filmora. I love Filmora's editing, but I'm just not going to use anything out of them anymore. I'm just simply going to edit just simply going to edit my videos using Filmora. So I apologize to everybody that loves the Chunky Monkey.
Yeah, we love the Chunky Monkey too. But,
yes, but he's got to go.
Can you imagine them demonetizing, 50 videos at one time? Because they won't. It's not a copyright strike. They're not going to pull your channel down. They're not going to pull your video down. In fact, they just say, you don't have to do no action. Just keep going.
Just keep going.
But all the money you'd be making on this is going to go to that guy over there. No! And we're like, that's not acceptable.
That's not acceptable. So just so you know that copyright strikes and content ID claims are totally different. Your channel cannot be shut down for a content ID claim.
In fact, they don't want to shut down. No, they want it to keep going because they're making money on it now. They're like, hey, let them keep showing it.
So in speaking about making money on YouTube, I know that a lot of people that watch YouTube channels don't really understand these whole ad things, and they're aggravating. You don't want to watch a commercial, but I want to just give you a clue. Can I give you a clue about commercials? So the thing about commercials are for the YouTube channels that you love and that you support. Okay. Maybe you can't afford a membership to them or something like that. But this is what you can do to help your favorite YouTube channels make money. You ready? Watch that commercial. Don't click on skip.
Or do what we used to do back in the day. Oh, commercial. I can run to the bathroom now.
Right. So you can help your favorite YouTube channel, Sea Lake Journeys, make money off of those commercials by simply watching the commercial and not clicking skip.
In case you're wondering how that works, you get paid per 1,000 commercials. So it might be $1.50 per 1,000 commercials. So if you got 100 of those commercials over the course of a month, you made 15 cents.
Right.
Just to give you an idea of the math there, okay?
So Chet's always telling me, hey, we made 0.5 cent off such and such a video, but we made 2 cents on this video.
But those cents and the 2 cents and the 10 cents all add up.
So let me catch back up to the chat here. And Gypsy and Vanilla Grilla put up Z-Man's link as well. And Mark the Shark says, this is what he says: I am a cruise ship webcam junkie.
We know.
I believe that.
Mark, you're the one that got us hooked on the webcam.
I know it, right?
One that told us how to find them and everything. So I have to thank Mark the Shark for that.
And here's what Kathy Mills says.
Kathy says, I recorded your intro song on my phone to be a pick-me-up. That's awesome, Kathy.
Well, you can use it on your phone, Kathy, but unfortunately I have chosen to replace. We did not get a content ID strike or claim on that. Like I said, I just don't trust Filmora anymore.
Yeah, we'd hate for them to hit us up. Maybe if we're on a ship and then
And I looked into, I've dibbled and dabbled, and I've thought many, many times about using Epidemic Sound. We are a channel, we need to make money. And until we start making money, I don't have it in me to spend money yet.
Yeah, we already spent a lot on computers and cameras.
The computer that Eddie loves so much.
The Z-Man wants to
the Z-Man,
run off with it.
And here's Mark the Shark.
Mark says, kangaroo, flying monkeys, smelling cracking trees, chunky monkey stays. We're going to have to find something like the Chunky Monkey, but on YouTube.
Yeah, and there's just nothing like the Chunky Monkey. He is awesome. But, we have memories. We have 2022 memories of the Chunky Monkey.
We'll remember it, and we can call Kathy on her phone, and she can listen to it. We can listen to it with her on her phone. Kathy, just put your phone number in the Chat below. Thanks.
And the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla, the only music you can use safely is original or YouTube audio library. And even some of those are labeled for
Right.
public use only. The music and the video editing is for private use only, or pay them for it. That is very true. And we're very well aware of that. YouTube music in the YouTube Music Studio, it has attributes and non-attributes. If you're going to use the one that's attributes, you must put that link in the description of your comments. Many times it'll do it for you, but not always. But yes, we are, we just don't want to run the risk. There are so many channels out there that have lost their channel just because of their innocence. And
see, we tiptoed with this Filmora thing because you pay for it. It tells you, oh, you can use all these on YouTube, and you can. They will not give you copyright strike.
That's right.
It's true. They're not lying to you. What they're not telling you is that you may not be able to make any money on it because somebody else is going to make the money on it.
Right.
So that's the disclaimer there. It's
And they
not going to wreck your channel, but it's going to wreck your profitability.
Right. And Filmora does say that if your channel is monetized, you can still use everything in our database. It's true.
You can.
You can.
You just won't make money on some of it.
Here's what the Gaylords say.
The Gaylords say, I normally watch the one at the beginning of the live. Last week, one day, they put up a 5-minute commercial at the start of your live. I did skip that one. Yeah, I think I know which one. Is that the one on AARP insurance or something? Or some kind of old people insurance? Because I've seen that one come up too on channels. I'm like, why do they keep showing me this? What are they trying to tell me?
This is what I think is so funny. I say, so when you become monetized and you have those commercials and you're getting paid off those commercials, this is what they say. They choose commercials that are based on your channel and the people that watch your channel. So I'm with Chet with AARP. Is it because we old?
The thing is, that doesn't fit the age group of, I check our stuff. I go to our numbers and stuff. Our age group that's watching us the most right now, because it comes up every 7 days, is the 25 to 35 age group, followed by the 35 to 45 age group. They're real neck and neck. Those are our two biggest age groups, and they make up like 48% of our viewers, especially in the last 7 days.
Yes.
So y'all people are getting younger.
Yeah.
Y'all are getting younger.
Y'all
it's
are
a
getting
fountain
younger.
of youth. Watch this show and get younger.
Here's what the Gaylords say.
Gaylords say, I normally watch the one.
That was
I already read that one.
Keisha.
Keisha says, good to know on watching the YouTube video commercials at Sea Lake Journeys. All about that support.
It is. And that's why I wanted to mention that. There's a lot of people that, unless you're monetized, you really don't understand the whole commercial thing. But I have channels that I support, and if they're not monetized, I skip the commercial. Yeah. But if they are monetized, I'm going to watch the commercial because I want to support that channel every way that I can. And I can support them by watching.
That's the difference. Yeah, if they're monetized, lead the commercial, run to the bathroom, or feed the dog or whatever. If they're not monetized, then it really don't matter.
It really doesn't matter. Yeah. And Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla have a comment about Epic Sound.
Oh, Epidemic Sound can be used, but it's an investment because they are a monthly or yearly fee.
Right.
If you quit subscription, then all the songs you used are no longer covered. See, that's a good note to note right there. Thank you for that information there, Jeff. And Vanilla Gorilla.
Right. And if there's a lot of channels that use that program. And I'm not saying don't use that program. Everything that we do and everything that we want y'all to do is based on your needs and your desires. That's just like doing lives. We talked the other day that lives are not for everybody. You don't know if it's for you until you try it.
Yeah, the Crypt Keeper tried doing lives. It didn't work. He was talking to a dead audience.
Here's what Meg says.
Meg says, it's been a long time since someone told me I was getting younger.
You are, baby girl.
You are, Meg.
Are getting younger.
Paul told me that himself, and I saw it for myself. But Paul's noticed it too.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I think you're getting more beautiful as the days go by.
That's right. No doubt about it.
Absolutely. Let's see. And Mark the Shark is just reminding everyone to give us that thumbs up. Yes, thank you.
I'll tell you what, I really want to touch on that note again there that Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla said. Some of these things you can go, like he said, and pay memberships, and then when your membership runs out, all of a sudden all that coverage you had, you got to take all that music back down off of those videos.
Well, some people say that you're covered while you had the contract.
Yes.
And some people say you're not covered. Well, this is my thing. I don't want to run the risk.
Right. I don't
I
want to take
just
the chance.
I don't want to take the chance.
So
I
we
really
just
don't.
stick with the YouTube stuff.
Yeah. And here's what Gypsy and the Vanilla Girls say.
If you can find someone to make you original for a small fee, like $20, and you can own those rights, that's the best way.
See, now we do have a young man in our life that I asked. He is actually he's young, and he is creating music and selling it to a company that sells music to like YouTube and some of these other things. And I did approach him, and I did, he did make a couple of songs for us. We decided not to use them because I want that young man to really be able to make money off his music. And he's not going to make money off my little $20. He's going to make money selling that song to the platform that he works for, and they sell it to 800 people.
Right.
So, and I do agree with that. You can do that. And once again, we're not about ourselves. We're about helping other people. And for that young man, he was going to make it for me. He wasn't going to charge me because he loves me.
Right. He's already selling them to the companies too. So
right.
Why, if he's selling them for bigger money to...
Right. And his mom was like, Robin and Chet have been friends of our family for years. We're not going to charge you. I can't do that. I want that young man to grow and mature and become an awesome success.
Yeah, we want to be part of his success. Big time.
And here's what Antoinette at Fun says.
I always watch the commercials. It's very important.
Yes, it is. And Antoinette knows.
Antoinette knows. She's monetized too. Yeah.
And I watch her. Antoinette, you had a commercial on one of yours the other day. I'm like, oh, good God. What is this? I don't even know what the commercial's about. Have you ever watched a commercial where you can't even figure out what the commercial's about?
What are they selling here? Am I supposed to be buying that sunset or what?
So on that one, Antoinette, I want you to know, I clicked on the commercial just so I could see what it was they were trying to sell, and I still couldn't figure it out. But you got a little bit extra money because I clicked on that commercial.
If you click on the commercial, you actually get another penny or something.
Right, another half a cent.
You made another half a cent.
Right. So Antoinette, you made another quarter of a penny just because of me.
Because we clicked on that commercial to see what in the world they was trying to sell, and we still didn't know.
I still couldn't figure it out. I think it was geared towards young people because whenever it's something I can't figure out, I typically think it's geared towards young people.
Yeah.
Just saying.
There's some funky commercials.
So when you look at your algorithm, Antoinette, I'm your quarter of a cent.
Ooh, that put me over the top this month.
And good morning to Ocean Travel.
Good morning, Bruce and Sydney.
You are never late.
You aren't late. No, this is early for you, Bruce. We know how early it is out there where you're at.
That's right. And Eddie has put up the link for See Me Traveling, who comes on directly after us. And I want to throw a new
let's put Ocean to Ocean up there if we can, somebody. Somebody please put Ocean to Ocean Travel up there link.
Yes, and any of the people that are any of our moderators, especially if you see members in our chat, please make sure you put up our members links as well, especially if you see someone new in the chat.
Yeah.
And we have had lots of new people in the chat, as well as the hashtag replay. So I'm going to just throw that out to our moderators. Throughout the chat, our hashtag replay team is growing
big.
Fantastically. Our Christmas one was over 175 views or something like that. It's approaching 200 views.
All the morning shows the last 2 weeks are at 100 views, I think, or
right. And as you can see, we don't have 100 people in our chat, and we're not having our playlist looped. There are new people that are hashtag team replay.
We're actually getting subscribers.
I know, we're getting subscribers off our morning shows. Woo-hoo!
How about that?
Thank you to everyone that subscribed off of our live shows. So our moderators, please feel free to put up links, especially for our members in our chats.
Yes.
For our hashtag team replay.
Good morning,
Sharon got Sharon Rollins with us. Good morning, Sharon. So nice to meet you. And talking about moderators, if you are not a moderator for us and you'd like to be a moderator for us, all you got to do is ask. That's it.
Yep, and we'll do it. Hey, there's House of X too. House of X.
And I was just fixing to say something. And I'm so glad the House of X has come in, because now I'm going to say it because they're here.
We was watching them last night.
But first of all, if you have not encountered House of X, they're over the top. I'm just saying.
They're wound up a little bit like that other crazy channel, Sea Lake Journeys. I don't know. So check them out.
Their energy level, if you think our energy level is high, our energy level is nothing compared to House of X. Okay, I'm just saying that. Their energy level is like up here.
Can you imagine if we did a show together? House of X and Sea Lake Journeys.
I would love to do a show with House of X.
That would be insane.
That would be.
People would be climbing the walls.
And they would be
drinking chocolate milk, doing all kinds of stuff.
So one thing that I do love about House of X is when they have a live going on and they have a guest, and there are people coming into the chat, and they want to say hello to the people coming into the chat. They go like this. Like, hi, I see you. And I love that because in their own way, they are still addressing everybody in the chat. So I'm running out of time, but I wanted to say about, and I wanted to say it because House of X was here. So the Raid Parade, Megan GGM creates. She is the orchestrator of the Raid Parade. Mm-hmm. They are starting a Saturday edition.
That's right, Saturday.
So in the coming weeks, watch for the Saturday edition. We, Sea Lake Journeys, are going to be kicking off the Saturday edition.
That's right. We'll be kicking off with an hour live show right before that Raid Parade on Saturday.
So I'm really excited about it. Our live is going to be at 6 p.m. because Friday Raid Parade is during the day. Saturday Raid Parade is going to be designed for the evening for those people that work on Friday, maybe can't attend. So we're going to be kicking off the Raid Parade with a live. And what we've designed that live to be is to promote the Raid Parade.
That's right. We're going to promote the channels coming into the Raid Parade.
Right. And we're going to be promoting your video that's in the Raid Parade. We're going to have the playlist up. We're going to have it where, sometimes we'll have it to where we'll have a creator that maybe wants to come into the live and talk about theirs. So if you're part of the Raid Parade, whether you're part of the Raid Parade on Friday or Saturday is irrelevant. If you're part of the Raid Parade and you want to be a guest on our show, just make sure that you send an email to sealakejourneys@gmail.com, and we'll make sure that we get, because we want to participate in the Raid Parade as an active part of the Raid Parade.
That's right.
So, Gypsy and the Vanilla says,
woohoo,
Saturday Raid Parade with Sea Lake Journeys. Woohoo! Yes, you better believe it. And so we've got to go because Kurt is already started. We've already run 1 minute into his show. So until tomorrow morning, we'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.